Привіт! I'm Chuck Olenek, a Ukrainian-American baptized with the name Yaroslav, which is also the name that I use in the Society for Creative Anachronism, where I'm known as Yaroslav the Persistent or Yari. One of the things that I really got into, because my degree is in anthropology, is proverbs, proverbial wisdom in different cultures. And I've been applying it to the Slavic stuff. I've been fascinated by proverbs for decades, and I even would use a few in class, and my students would get the hint. The ones that my dad taught me of, when a wolf shows his teeth, he's not smiling. And my kids would get the hint, like, back off, calm down. And then there's my personal favorite, which I quote regularly, which my dad taught me. The church is near, but the road is icy. The tavern is far, so I'll walk carefully. Well, I've already done 7 of these videos, and part of the reason I've been doing it is I want to encourage people to take a look at their own personae and the cultures that they represent, and it would be kind of fun if people learned to sprinkle in proverbs as responses to things, as opposed to what we normally do, which is Star Trek references, Shaka when the walls fell, or Lord of the Rings references. Like, it'd be kind of cool if we actually did a little bit of that with proverbs. So, since this is now the 8th one and I'm running out of titles, because I think the previous one was called More Slavic Proverbs, this one is Still More Slavic Proverbs. So here we go. Not everything that comes is good. Well, that sounds Slavic. This proverb is used to describe how not everything in life is a good thing. The devil always takes back his gifts. The devil likes to hide behind a cross. God takes care of the one who takes care of himself. Okay, that sounds real familiar. Life is short, but there's a lot to be done. So I guess it means we just have to keep working. Where goes a horse with its hoof, there goes a crayfish with its pincer. And the English version, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't swear off beggary in jail. No one can be sure how long one's prosperity and freedom might last. Another English version is never say never. Of hard work, horses die, but people get stronger. Honest work won't let you live on the stone palace. And the moral is, great wealth stems from illegal activities more often than not. That sounds kind of topical. Desire is worse than compulsion. Moral, work you enjoy never feels too hard. Don't ask the old one, ask the experienced one. It's kind of like the other proverb that they have of, wisdom doesn't come in the beard. Okay. A beaten one is worth 2 unbeaten ones. English version, experience is worth it. Old age is no fun. Okay. Prey runs into a trapper. Basically speak of the devil and he shows up. If we live, we will not die. Which sounds really obvious, but I guess the moral is supposed to be, think it's going to be okay. Fear has large eyes. Moral, people tend to overestimate the danger when scared. Living your life is not like crossing a meadow. Life was never meant to be easy. Do not praise yourself while going into battle. Praise yourself coming out of battle. A single man in a field is not a warrior. A soldier who doesn't dream of becoming a general is a bad one. Who is brave eats 2. The English version, he who is lucky will get double the prize. He who gains the rank like a fox will be a wolf in the rank. A dedication to youth. And this proverb's used to describe someone who is young and inexperienced. He's full of hope. He doesn't have any doubts. A man should not be struck when he is down. Never hit a fallen opponent. There's a number of God ones in this batch. God gives to those who wake up early. Well, since I rarely sleep, I guess he should be giving me something. He is brave when fighting against sheep, but when fighting against a brave man, he's a sheep himself. It is wanted and repellent. The moral is, you can't easily get the thing you desire. God keeps those safe who keep themselves safe. Well, that one's kind of obvious. God gave, God took back. Hey, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. God won't give it away, pigs won't eat it. God willing, everything's going to be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. God takes care of the one who takes care of himself. Time makes the best healer. Okay. Pray to God, but hold on to your good mind. To become a master or a dead man. In the original, the title that's used is pan, and that's Ukrainian or Polish for a landlord or a master or sir. And that was pretty well known in Russian literature. And it basically comes down to whatever the consequences, I'm going to try it. One can't have two deaths, but you can't avoid one. Another variant. There will not be two deaths, but one's inevitable. I think my dad taught me that one too. A bad ending for a bad beginning. English version, you have a bad beginning, that's going to be a bad ending. Put up with it, Cossack, and you'll be an ataman. An ataman was a Cossack officer. In order to achieve your goals, sometimes you have to suffer, which is again very Slavic. A loss is a gain for mind. Basically, experience is worth it. And I guess that's what we learn about life lessons. A life lesson is you screwed up. When the flag is unfurled, all reason is in the trumpet. When you took the tug, don't say you weren't strong enough. If you started something, finish it. An unsolicited guess is worse than a Tatar. And that's basically a cultural reference, after the Mongol invasions. The word Tatar acquires a secondary meaning of invader. No kidding, right? And then a variant of that, what is good for the Russian is death for the German or the Chinese or the Tatar. Okay? One man's medicine is another man's poison. If it were so, meaning this proverb's used to express frustration or dissatisfaction with the current state of things. So like an example, if it were so, we wouldn't need such soldiers. A mistake is not far from death. Basically, that's a warning. Mistakes could have serious consequences. Trouble is here, so open the gates. Hey, trouble never shows up by itself. Take care of clothes, since when they are new, take care of your honor, since you are young. Here we're getting into some luck stuff. Luck would not have happened without misfortune's help. Basically, there's a blessing in disguise, clouds and silver linings, stuff like that. Okay? No misfortune without a blessing in it. Same thing. And here, different ways to wish someone good luck or break a leg. Neither down from a duck nor feather. Neither fluff nor feather. Okay, same thing. Or go to the devil. Those are all ways to wish somebody good luck. We will be alive, we won't die. Basically, everything's going to be cool. Everything's going to be all right. Can't avoid that which was meant to happen. Typical Slavic fatalism. We will live and then we will see. Okay, we'll get through this and we'll evaluate things. And then another one of my favorites. I would have had no luck if not for misfortune. So, just wanted to share some more of these. I hope you try to look at some proverbs for your own personae and see where you can stick those in. Just mess with people, because that's always fun. Makes you sound really intelligent. All right. Till the next time, do pobачення.